Yes. So question number 3 says a negative 14 divided by a negative 7. So don't worry about that bracket because there's only one number inside there and there's an invisible negative 1. So that's basically negative 14 divided by negative 7. And please remember we said a negative times a negative is a positive. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay. Once the signs are the same, it's a positive. Once the signs are different, it's a negative. Only for multiply and division. Eh? So once the signs are the same, here it is. So let's say you have a negative times. I know you are tempted to say and there because I know from history, you know, a lot of students saying and. Please don't say and. And means plus. A negative times or divide by a negative is a positive. So when these signs are the same, the answer is positive. But if the signs are different, then the answer now will be negative. Okay. Right. So just remember that. Only applies for times or divide, not for plus. Plus is and. We'll come to plus later down. So in this now, we have negative 14 divided by negative 7. That will obviously give us a positive 2. So here's an opportunity to use the fractions. So you go to insert, you go to equations, and then you have the little gray rectangle, say type equation here. You go to fraction. Fraction is right there. Add fraction in equation. Toggle down that little arrow with a little couple seconds. Your computer might be a little quicker. Stacked fractions. You have different ways to write fractions. Stacked fraction. You have this one. What was it? Skewed fraction. You have this one called linear fraction. Okay, let's use stacked fraction. Up and down. Negative 14 divided by negative 7, it was a positive 2. All right. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. Here you have 4 times negative 3 divided by 2. So go to B, go back to insert, we go back to equation, we go back to fractions, stacked fractions. Come on, come on. Okay, looks like it go right down there because it was in a new page. There's only one we need. So what do we have? We have a 4 times of what we said again. 4 times negative 3 divided by 2. 4 times negative 3, close bracket, divided by 2. Bear in mind, according to BEDMAS, you don't have to multiply or divide before each other. It doesn't matter. What I mean is that the order doesn't matter in terms of divide. When talking about BEDMAS, let's just recall a little BEDMAS right there. So it doesn't matter even though you multiply or divide before each other, because we are seeing both multiplication and division happening there. Because in the numerator, we have 4 times negative 3. In the denominator, we have a 2 divided. So you can multiply then divide, or you can divide then multiply. It doesn't make a difference. You're still going to get the same answer. So I repeat, you can multiply then divide. Let's multiply first. Some persons, well, let's just multiply first. Okay, so you're going to multiply 4 times a negative 3. 4 times a negative 3 is a negative 12, divided by a positive 2. So now we're going to divide. The answer is negative 6. Okay. Or you put an or there. Let me just highlight this. Or just for your benefit. Paste. If you divide, you decide to divide by 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So you're going to have a 2 times a -3. You're going to have -6. Okay.